All right, guys, do you see where I'm heading with this? Did you get that joke right there? This is Craig Howard at Happy Camper RV, and we're gonna check out a Shadow Cruiser 180 MBS today. Super cool, small, lightweight couples coach. Has a Murphy bed up front. Let's take a little walk around though and see. Power tongue jack up front. It's got the cool vault system. This is kind of an energy power management system, but you can see a battery disconnect on the side. Very nice way to keep all your wiring neat and tidy and clean in there. And the technicians love it. If you ever have electrical problems, it's organized really well inside of there. Super cool. Really high quality trailer here. These Shadow Cruisers are built in Nampa, Idaho, which is about 4 miles away from us. So we like to carry this local stuff. Double axle, that's also something that's cool because it's hard to find 2 axles on something this small. I would say that that's somewhat uncommon. I don't have a whole bunch of specs at my fingertips right here. In a second, we'll look in the door and I'll tell you the exact length and weight. I was gonna say a length on that awning, but I'm not gonna guess, but you can tell that it's a huge awning. Almost full length there. Let's just look at these specs right here, right now. So we're 4,300 pounds dry weight and 22 feet 11 inches. That's a total length, tip to tip. So really cool length there. People love stuff like this. Oftentimes when people trade in, they find that they've bought something too big and they're looking for something a little bit smaller that's easier to manage and park and tow and store, get into the campsites you want to go to. I think this Shadow Cruiser might be just the ticket for that. Let me show you a few more things outside and then we'll go in. Big pass-through storage here. They use nice slam latches and magnetic catches. You've heard me say it 100 times. Those are kind of simple items right there that end up, I mean, you see how easily I do this. Imagine I've got something heavy I want to load in here. It's so easy, a small thing that makes your life easier. And that leads into our big, giant pass-through storage here. Pardon the helicopter that's flying by. You want to see it? I don't know if you can see that there. I think it's a Robinson R22 if you're ever interested in something like that. We're right behind a helicopter training school, so I'm kind of an airplane and all things flying nerd, so I always look up. But let's get back to the camper, sorry. So we've got another power disconnect right here. Solar charge controller. Yep, this has solar panel up top, and it's pre-wired and prepped to add an inverter if that's something you wanted to do. You can see aluminum framing in there. That's welded aluminum. I've been in the factory watching them make these, watching them weld. In fact, I have a really good friend who's a professional welder, pretty high level welder actually, and I took some video and showed him and he was impressed with the quality of work they do. So kudos to Shadow Cruiser. Got a rack and pinion driven slide right here. Up underneath, fully enclosed underbelly. This has manual stabilizer jacks. And don't discount that as the lower grade option. I actually like those a lot, and I would almost say I prefer those because with the drill attachment on your cordless drill or impact wrench, you can operate those a lot faster than the electric style. And if you ever damage those, need to replace them, these are so much cheaper. So I think the manuals are pretty cool. Got all our connections over here, satellite and cable, main power connection, black tank flush, pressurized water, outdoor shower connection right there. Down below that, our black and gray dump valves. Great location for that, real easy to access. Big full-size spare on the back. Lippert on the go ladder system. It's ready to put that on there if you want one of those. pre-wired for a backup camera. Six-gallon DSI water heater right here. No pilot light to mess with, just flip a switch. Furnace exhaust right there. Here's where you fill your fresh water tank. All of the specs published. I don't know how big that tank is, but all of the specs in the description down below the video. Satellite connection and power right here. If you like to tailgate or you want your TV outside, you can enjoy all your favorites right out here underneath the awning. And we've got the nice solid steps too, but let's go inside and take a look. So this is a Murphy bed floor plan, if you can't tell already. And that's pretty awesome because, again, remember this trailer is only, what did they say, 2211? There we go, 2211. Not very big overall length, but with the Murphy bed, you kind of reclaim this space that would be dedicated to a bed, and you've got a lot of space in here. You can see it's got a nice dinette in the slide. Super cool kitchen layout. If you want tons of counter space, I'd say that's quite a bit. A lot right there. Nice shelf top right there that could very easily be used if you're prepping food. The big 12-volt refrigerator and freezer. People sure love these. They're a lot cooler. They get cooler faster, and that increased capacity is awesome. Let's peek in the bathroom here real quick. We'll also look at everything in a little more detail. Huge shower in this. I'm impressed with that. All right, let's look at just a little bit more detail here. So the Murphy bed up front, I'm gonna show you how easy that is to operate. Basically, all you need to do is this jackknife couch right here goes down, push those cushions down, and then we've got the mattress sealed for whoever gets to take this one home, but that would just flip over. You could put a topper on that. You could change that out if you want. You've got plenty of options there. And just as easy to put back up. Got storage space underneath there. And then behind the wall that you see right there, and underneath all of this, that's that pass-through storage that we saw on the outside. 110 outlet right there. Pardon me. As well as on this side. Sometimes that's pretty important to people. So you've got that. Nice storage right here with a rod in there if you want to hang your clothes up. USB 12-volt power. Cool little shelf and still some more space below that. And I love the little cubby opening that they give you. That's so practical for a water bottle, your phone, book you're reading, whatever you want to keep close by. I really like that cubby. Pretty much a mirror image of the other side right here. I wouldn't even say pretty much, it's exactly. Some nice overhead storage. Let's peek at the other side of that. That's quite a bit of space up there actually, that's cool. And then check this out, this is really neat, this is a great idea. So on the sides, there's one on both sides. Got this little fold up tray table. You can see how easy it is to operate. That thing's sturdy. I'm doing this one-handed while I'm holding my camera, so you know it's simple. And you've got those on both sides. Let's check out our dinette here. So that would make down into a bed if you want more than just the two people sleeping on the main Murphy bed up there. Just put the table down. It rests right on these blocks. Cushions go in the middle and you're all set. Here's another cool thing that Shadow Cruiser does. Check this out to get into your storage underneath. Super easy to lift that up. Really cool, innovative design. It's one of those things that everybody should probably do. Super simple, easy, quick. I like that a lot. And the nice thing is your cushions are fastened here, so they're not going to be sliding on you. Inside this box right here, Cruiser ships all of theirs with a cool little goodie box, all the neat stuff that comes with it, owner's manuals. Here's a little grate that will cover your water heater, keep the wasps out of there. All kinds of cool stuff. Power cord, there's the shower curtain. This is the hose for that outdoor shower that we saw, and there's a spray nozzle in there with it too. So they get you all set up right from the start. Over here we've got a cool sound bar. Underneath that, great storage space. Still more underneath the sink. It's got a little panel right here that's just mechanical stuff behind there, so you're probably not getting in there very often. And a little bit more under the sink. Behind this we've got plumbing. Right here we've got the furnace. This one output right here, and the way that this coach is designed is perfect for keeping this thing warm. Air fryer oven. Really nice 3-burner range top. This is really nice. Cast iron. Doesn't warp when it heats and cools. That's very good. Super awesome sink. Look at that. This insert is nice too. If you're not using the sink itself, kind of makes that into counter space that you can use. And super cool pull out retractable. Looks like the weight needs to be adjusted on that, but retractable faucet there. More storage space here up above your sink. Of course, our microwave right there. Another cabinet. And then this is something that's really cool. I actually like this idea a lot, leaving this one open. So you can see that's a pretty deep space back there. And you also saw that we have access to that space from this side as well. I think that's a good design. And I love the windows right here. What do you think of those? This thing, a lot of times when I'm doing a video for a camper, we will pull all the shades closed, plug in a battery and turn on the lights, but this is kind of cool to see how much natural light is in this unit due to windows like that and everywhere else. This does have a ton of windows now that I'm sitting here talking about it and realizing it. Got your thermostat right there to control the AC and heat. We saw the fridge already. Fuse box down there. I don't think I showed you this. Maybe I did and I'm just forgetting already. That AC is ducted. This unit's not super big, but with the ducts it really spreads out the AC, the cool air. So that does a good job. And let's check out the bathroom real fast. Again, really huge shower here. That's impressive. Nice medicine cabinet behind that. You know, a lot of units this size I've seen where they don't even put a sink in here, so that's a plus. A little bit of space underneath there and right here. And you've got a great shelf here. Hang your towels, put some other stuff up on these. You've also got a duct for your AC right there. What do you think of this unit? I'm pretty impressed. I like this a lot. I could see some pretty fun trips in this. It's cool because you can take it, it's so small and light, you could take it virtually anywhere. You're probably going to be more nervous about you're taking your tow vehicle somewhere or anywhere that, just about anywhere that you're comfortable taking your tow vehicle. I think this is going to follow behind you really nice. One more peek at the outside. Give me your comments on this. What do you like? What would you change? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let's hear what you think. This is a Shadow Cruiser 180 MBS, locally made here in Idaho. Really high quality, super cool floor plan. We've got this one at Happy Camper, the Superstore in Caldwell. Give us a call today if you'd like to learn more about it or anything else. Our number is 208-466-6250. Hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.